hosted this event for our nonprofit Move to End Domestic Violence. So I'll turn it over to you, Dr. Money.
Thank you. Thank you. I want to first thank everybody for coming. It's amazing, and I feel like my patients, people that I know, a lot of you are here. I won't say who, but everybody, I hope is having a good time so far. And it's really nice to have you all here, familiar faces, and thank you. And we've raised a good amount of money so far for Move to End Domestic Violence. Aaron Steed is the founder of Move to End Domestic Violence. He's been doing this type of service for 20 years, right, with Meathead Movers, a company that he started. And the thing I like about the charity is that they provide a service that's really needed, and it's an immediate service for women that are in situations where they're being abused and they need to move out. So he provides the moving services for free, coordinates, connects them with shelters all around the country, which is just a great service. So it's a charity that really provides something real, and it's very effective, and the money actually really goes towards doing something substantive, and that's what I like. And so it's great to have you here, and thank you. So then I'll just let you say more about the mission of the charity, and thank you very much all for coming. Oh yes. So this is a painting. You know, the reason I went into plastic surgery is I've always been able to draw and paint. And so I do that in my spare time as a hobby. And this is a painting that many of you have foisted on you over the internet and in my office. But it's a painting of Frank Sinatra taking a selfie, obviously. So it's kind of, I call it legend and ephemera. And so it's kind of a comment on fame in the digital age and how, you know, a legend versus a selfie, I guess, sort of like that. Something I just came up with. I painted it on an iPad and then had it blown up to 5 by 5 feet. So here it is. And so it's being auctioned off, and there's I guess a place to bid, but also it's going to be available on CharityBuzz.com. And everybody who is here, actually who is invited, will get an email with the direct link to how you can bid on it. And someone already bid a $5,000 bid. Wow. You can go on for the next 3 weeks. The bidding will be open. The proceeds will be split between Move to End Domestic Violence and Good Shepherd Shelter, which is an amazing place. It's almost an oasis. I've been over there. And the main reason I got involved is that I want to offer my services and have been offering them to women that need scar revisions, that have nasal fractures and other problems as a result of abuse. And it's something that's connected to whatever skills I can offer. And also if anybody knows of situations like that, it's difficult for a lot of these women to come forward because there's a real psychological component of shame and of oppression. And even meeting with some of the people like Nestle Cole from Good Shepherd Shelter, who's here, it's difficult even for them to come out with it, to say I need this or I need that. So if anybody knows, I'm just open to talking to them and telling them that these things can be corrected, and it takes away that sort of source of completely unjustified shame, which is inherent, as you probably know, in situations of abuse. But anyway, going back to this, it's available on CharityBuzz.com. Everybody will get a link. And the proceeds will entirely be donated evenly between Move to End Domestic Violence and Good Shepherd Shelter. So, and if no one buys it, I will actually, or no one makes a higher bid, I will actually pay someone to take it because it's so heavy. Okay. So thank you all for coming. I'll introduce Aaron.
Who's the artist?
I am. I painted it on an iPad. Oh, you knew that. I don't know if you like it on the artist. If not, crap, I don't want to. And also, I'm sorry, so I want to also thank Alex Castellino, who's going to speak later. He's a great friend of mine. He cuts my hair, although he's so busy in his new salon that he did not have time to cut my hair. It's a little taller. As my daughter will attest, I try to cheat on my height. So that's okay. But Alex is a great salon, and I thank you for helping support the cause. And yes, so I'll introduce Aaron Steed, the founder.
Thank you so much. Thank you all so much for being here. I really need to give some great thank yous. Number one, Alex, for the beautiful salon opening it up to us. Well, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Also, Tess with Triderma, are you here? Excellent. One of our partners from Move to NDV, where they've donated a percentage of their profits to us. And in addition, Dr. Markwani, thank you so much. You are such an incredibly genuine person. You know, when we had lunch a few months ago, you say, you know, I don't want to just write checks. I want to do something more meaningful. And to actually donate your surgeries to help a survivor of domestic violence rebuild their life, rebuild their confidence, their self-esteem and image, that's powerful. And that's what Move to NDV is all about. It's about figuring out a way where business people can donate their products and services. You can make such a bigger impact, because not everyone can write big checks, but what you can do is rethink about what you do day in and day out and figure out how you can provide value for someone who's fleeing an abusive situation, someone who is in a domestic violence shelter, or someone who's trying to rebuild their life. Little quick story about us. My brother and I started Meathead Movers 20 years ago. And we've grown the business, and when we first started, unfortunately, we would get calls from women who were in frantic situations looking to flee their abusive partner. They tell stories like, he's coming home tomorrow, I need help, you're my only hope. Will you help? Yes. And we went there, we did it, and unfortunately, every couple months, we kept getting those phone calls. And it's heartbreaking. And then we finally found ourselves in a situation where we're doing one of these moves, and the guy actually came home, got confrontational, and I realized, wow, that was super high risk. That could have gone really, really bad. Let's partner with the shelter, create some safety protocols. We'll ride on their coattails and offer free, unlimited moving services to victims fleeing abusive relationships. And I'm convinced there's no more powerful way a moving company can offer their services than to help a victim. So, we currently have 7 shelter partners. Nestle with Good Shepherd is right here. She's one of the executives at Good Shepherd, which is an amazing shelter that Dr. Mani has toured and is a supporter of. And I've toured as well. It's just amazing, all the great work you guys are doing. And basically, then what happened is the story got out, people heard about what this funny moving company called Meathead is doing to help victims of domestic violence, and it got out there, and that inspired all kinds of great people like Dr. Mani and Triderma to come out and figure out how they can donate their products and services. So then what we did is we created a website where people can pledge what products and services they're willing to donate to help to what domestic violence shelter or victims of domestic violence. And we have hundreds of donations. Some examples, internet service providers who offer free internet services, so that way the shelter saves money. We have landscapers who offer free landscaping, so that way the shelter doesn't have to pay so much. We have contractors who are fixing up the transitional living centers. We have estheticians who are offering makeovers, so when women are applying for jobs, you know, they have that extra benefit. We have a Christmas tree farm that's offering free Christmas trees to survivors of domestic violence. And the whole thing is rethinking what we can do. You don't have to just write a check. You can donate your product and service. And if you go to Move to NDV, you can see a bunch of great examples of great businesses that are doing all kinds of things. And what's awesome is it empowers your employees and gets you more involved. It's tangible. You're actually working with people in need, and it's super helpful. So that's what Move to NDV is all about. Dr. Mani's awesome, and thank you all for being here.